late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Josh Young. First offering misses badly for ball one. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That one ripped, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Candelario. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's 1-0. First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Smith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Kansas City taking on Cali. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Nick Lodolo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out towards right center field. One down. Now it's Corey Seager. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Satchel Paige. What do we have on him?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Inside. Ball one. Satchel comes to the plate. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. Oh. One up, one down. Here is Moncada. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground right side, Polanco. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And we're back. And now the DH, Jock Peterson. Lodolo back to work. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Fought off foul. Yelich in his 12th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot.
Puts it away for the out. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Denver, now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Ketel Marte. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Up and in. 1-2 the count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Ozzie Albies in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Stays alive. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Back here at Coors Field, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Trying to bunt his way on. Albies not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And now Willie Stargell. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That's too high.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong puts it away. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Way out front for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
In the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies fires over to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jasson Dominguez. And a foul ball. 1 up, 1 down. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Right through there for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. That one drifts inside. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Ball 4. Tried another curve, but couldn't locate it.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Corey Seager. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mike Piazza, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And Jack Peterson stands in.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
One ball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, here comes Yoan Moncada. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Backed off the plate that time. Next offering is fouled back.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Page winds and fires. That one just misses. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Candelario in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Satchel kicks and delivers. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one
That's
off
outside.
the mark, and it's 1-0. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first.
He's
got
out.
him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Denver, now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout makes the play, and there's 1 down. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Yelich is out. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And he lays down a bunt. It's safe at first. A bunt single. Stepping in, Willie Stargell. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Pitch is up.
He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the We head to the bottom of the fifth. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Aye.
That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count. Aye.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the
1
rubber.
ball,
Kicks
2
and
strikes.
fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the
He's
bag.
out.
Steps on first, and it's out number 2. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And
No,
that misses.
inside.
Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Check
Ball.
swing didn't go. Now 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
101 on the gun. Swing and a
2-2 the count.
miss. Just
3 balls,
off the
2 strikes.
outside part of the plate. What a stop to first. In time.
On the
Got
tag.
him.
Out.
And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Lodolo back to work. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen
0-2
it
is the
quite
count.
a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And on the
0-1.
mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And foul ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And
That's a ball.
downstairs. In the air, out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's 2 away. Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one. And a breaking
Ball,
ball
that's
misses outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to
go.
go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1's
efficient
the
in this
count.
one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him
No
to pitch
balls, 2
well up
strikes.
until this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Trout. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Missed
1-1.
inside with the curve. So now 1-2.
Not sure if he could
One
be
ball,
in more of
two
a groove.
strikes.
Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Got him swinging. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Crow Armstrong at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty
0-1.
there. The 0-1
Ball,
is
that's off the plate.
outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive. Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one down the
that's a
line,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That missed
One
by a
ball,
lot.
two
Going to count
strikes.
1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Jock Peterson. 1 for 2. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys
No ball,
doing
2
anything,
strikes.
what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Stanton now.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
There's the strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Trout is there. Misses the ball, and it falls in. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Stanton scores, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that,
Ball,
you're
that's
thinking
unfair.
double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't.
He's trying for third, bunting, and it's in the air. Lodolo snags it, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been
0-1's the
attacking
count.
hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys
Ball
he's faced in
inside.
this one.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And now the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Swung on, belted. Yelich running hard. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom of the seventh. Just off the inside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Denver, we go to the eighth, and here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Polanco around second. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Polanco stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings through that one. It's the strikeout. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-1.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's inside. And that is ball 1.
Ball, that's low.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there.
Some high cheese for strike 3. Keibert Ruiz now at the plate. That's inside. And that's ball 1.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Just off the inside edge. Check swing, and he went. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. Inside, almost got him. Fouled off to the right. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Lodolo back to work. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now Jack Peterson 1 for 3. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Ben Joyce comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that is
No
strike
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time
No
to
balls,
choke
2
up a little
strikes.
bit. Get that front foot down early.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Mike Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one is
Inside, ball 1.
inside. Up the middle. Polanco tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
So there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to
0-1's
bear
the
down,
count.
make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a foul out of play. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. Yes, he did. Strike 3. About to get started here and getting to start. Dustin May. What's the word on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And now it's going to be Eric Davis. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, nicely done for the out. And the batter now, Adam Dunn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside.
Nope, that's it.
Now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That's off the inside
that's
corner.
a ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. And it hits the fence. Ohtani around second, headed for third. He's safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. Now it's Marcus Semien. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Into Candelario's glove, and Semien is out. And that is that. Leading off, Shohei Ohtani. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And
That's
ball 1.
That's inside. Hey!
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw over to Dunn. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one's upstairs.
That's
ball
high.
1. Swings through that.
1 and 2's the count.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Jeimer Candelario. And that one
ball, no
upstairs,
strikes.
ball 1. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. And there's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Breaking ball
That's a
misses
ball.
down and away. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's top of the second. Now the third baseman, Chase Headley. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Out to short, Marte. To first, leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's going to be Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. They get the out on. Back in Boston, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike. Leiter, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Dives. What a play. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. They say it went. 2 out, space is empty. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. corrals it. And that is on to the third inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. That clips the corner.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Just missed.
Ball.
That's a good miss off the inside
balls,
part of the
one
plate.
strike.
You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
2-2.
Got him. One away. Brian Reynolds here. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Into the monster seats and gone. He sends a rocket to left. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Davis swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Pulls that one foul. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. Ohtani, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
Just missed. Foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park as we go to the last of the third. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Yeehaw!
First pitch swinging.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Applies the tag. 1 away after the strikeout. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
2 down, base is empty. And now batting Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
No balls.
The 0-2. Left field, way back there. Reynolds ranging back, and out of here. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Ohtani at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing plane.
Threw it by him. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. May back to work. And a swing and a miss there. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Inside, just missed. That one misses. 3-1. That one fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take.
Candelario. Off balance feed. There's one.
Oh,
to
he
first,
saved.
not in time. Great effort there. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone. Just
Ball.
off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean,
2-1.
this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. Now 3-1. Right
Yeah.
through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch.
Count is
3-1,
full.
you want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off. And a ground ball to first. And it's just foul. That was close. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the fourth, here is Yoan Moncada. There's a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Jeimer Candelario will hit next.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game
0
come to
balls,
you.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That's outside.
Outside, ball.
And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that
Ball.
skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so
0-1.
far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
2 outs. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that bunt
3.
goes foul. It's a strike. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 5th. B-Ray coming to the plate now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Reynolds goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Dominguez pulls that one down, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over, and here is Eric Davis. And a swing and a miss.
One thing I always felt if
No
I
balls,
played
1
left
strike.
field instead of center field was that the ball gets up there to you pretty quick, and the most important
No
play
balls,
is that
2
ball
strikes.
down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
That's hard hit on the line. Crow Armstrong brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning, and now Ketel Marte. And he pumps it a strike. In the
1-2.
dirt, 1-2 the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next
2 and
offering
2.
is down low. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. Just missed. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Tying run
0-1.
is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
And a count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Now Jason Dominguez. That's in there.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's back here in Boston. Top 6. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next offering is in for a strike. Big Red picks up the K. Here's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle.
Into Candelario's glove. Back here in Boston. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Mike Trout. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Caught him looking for the K. And now, Yoan Moncada. Now fly ball to right center. Davis hustling after it, but can't get there in time. It's down. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it.
Moncada runs. Pitching for a strike.
Hey.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one
That's
is
a ball.
inside ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Center field. Davis has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that will end the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ketel Marte. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
High fly ball out towards left field. Head towards the monster. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Eric Davis now at the plate. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Hit in the air, left field. Snags it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Flips the corner. And that's strike 1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Swing
and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Marte stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That one's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. That one to first. Done. And he's out on the tag. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. May back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. Inside. 2 balls and a strike. That's to third. And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. 1 for 3. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab. 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Ripped on a line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the shortstop, Ketel Marte. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-1. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Treinen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Treinen, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just misses with that ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And there's a ball.
No, that missed.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
In the dirt, slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged. Back here at Fenway, we go to the 9th, and now here is Ryan Reynolds. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Outside.
Inside, just missed. That one misses.
Ball 4, runner,
so a leadoff
base.
walk. Back to the top of the order now. Eric Davis getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Reynolds on at first, nobody out. And that just misses. That one inside. 2-2.
2-2.
There goes the runner. In there for strike 3. Throw to second, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Adam Dunn. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there. As we head to the bottom of the 9th. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2.
And now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Man at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And that's in the
2-0.
dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Shohei on the go. Pitch
3-0.
inside. Caught in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out. And that's ball 4.
Nope, ball 4. Take your
Boog,
base.
if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Candelario now in the box.
It's
Comes
0-1.
up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw into second. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Hoffman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of
1 and 2
strikeouts
is
in
the
a
count.
tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just
That missed.
attack
That's a
mode
ball.
coming right at you, expecting to get a
2-2.
swing and miss.
That's down
Ball.
and in.
Full count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team.
We're in the Bronx. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Aliens taking on the All-Stars. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Tarik Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Corey Seager, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Yeah. And there's the strike. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. 2 outs, bases empty. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here is Moncada. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
That to right. Benson. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And a foul ball. Runner at third, 2 away. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2's the count. That's a ball down.
Moncada on third with 2 out. And it hits the fence. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Carter, the next to hit. Puts a bunt down. Utley to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for
Alvarez sprinting after it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Nate Pearson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Just
no,
missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one misses.
That's ball
so a leadoff walk.
Base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. Carter hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Late on that fastball.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him swinging. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one's upstairs, ball 1. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one to first.
That's foul.
And foul ball.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row.
Runner,
man,
take your
what
base.
a battle.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're all square. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Chase Utley digs in now. In the air, left field, down the line. Carter on the run towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
0-2.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just.
And he got him. And we're back at the plate. Alex Verdugo. Skubal back to work. Ball 1 there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's outside.
3-1.
That one misses.
Nope, ball
So a
four. Take your
leadoff
base.
walk. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Corey Seager.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
Hike
missed
one.
his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
He normally
0-2.
does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Caught looking his first time up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Verdugo at first, 1 gone. Missed with a
Ball.
changeup, and that's ball 1. Now one
That's
missed.
a ball. Three one.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good
Ball four.
discipline.
Take your base.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
First and second, 1 out. Jeimer Candelario. Will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Did he
Check
go?
swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He goes down looking. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. And that's
One
down
and
and
out.
away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Foul ball there. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Piazza fires to first.
Oh.
Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here is Barry Larkin. The shortstop
Ball.
takes the ball.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Cut on and missed at 101.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Out to short. Larkin gone in the play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Alex Gordon now at the plate as he swings through
It's
strike
0-1.
1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And the inning is over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Royce Lewis. Check
Here,
swing,
one.
and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Benson on the move towards the
That's
line.
foul.
Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
1-1.
Pitch is in the
2-1.
dirt. 2-1. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So up next, Evan Carter. Fastball for a strike at 95.
No ball.
Not sure
One
if he was
strike.
expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this
1 and
point,
2.
he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Freddie Freeman. And misses
1-0.
inside. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Lewis. No play, that's an infield single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. Late on that fastball. Freeman, the runner at
0-1.
third. Crow Armstrong stands at second. No outs.
Strike 2.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This to third. And they take the lead with the infield single. 2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Looked like it was a little bit
high.
up. In the air, left field. Carter pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike
0-1.
one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And it stays fair.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Verdugo in the box now.
0-1.
Takes strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Reaching down. Makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's
No
sink
balls,
has so
2
much
strikes.
drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Yelich stands in here. Tried to hold
0
back
balls,
his
1
swing
strike.
there, but went around.
Nope. Ball.
And 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus
1 ball,
power
2
right
strikes.
there.
This one in the dirt. Grandal down to first with
He's
it.
out.
And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And a pitch. Rips one to right. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Flied to right his first time. And
That's
the pitch
down,
a little
that's
bit
a ball.
low, ball one.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their
Ball.
bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the
Ball,
third,
out.
so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Swings through that. So if they're looking to feast,
balls,
are you
one
saying
strike.
they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
And now the count filled up
We got a full
3-2. Got him
Victory.
looking. That K is his third of the game. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Runners on the move. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 5-3. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Way inside, and that hit him. So they're all loaded up. Alvarez getting ready to hit. First
One
pitch,
and out.
not close.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And
Yeah.
there's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field
One ball,
right
one
here.
strike.
Definitely pounding him away.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, a second, might be two. Glove flip
He's
for
out.
one. To first,
Hey!
not in time. Great effort there. To the batter now, Yasmani Grandal. Fouled off left side. Freeman at third. Alvarez on at first with two down. Comes up
Hey!
empty.
0-2.
On the ground. Gathered in by
He's up.
Seager. Throw to first. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Check
Oh, yeah.
swing. He went. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Candelario, 31 years old. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at
That's a
first.
ball.
Pitch misses. 1-1.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more
1-2.
focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and
Good.
made a nice catch.
Moncada
No balls, one
stands in
strike.
here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that
Yeah.
drops in for a strike.
Ball, that's high.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Base hit, center field.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example
go?
of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Double play ball to second. Good feed,
Yep.
that's one. And that's
He's
two.
up.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Will Benson. Lodolo back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And now Chase Utley. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
It's 0-1. Ball. 1-1.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Brian Roberts. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that is out of play. That clips the corner. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So digging in, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Puts a bunt down. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. They say you win.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Good eye in that spot.
That's inside.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Moncada makes the grab, and there's one away. Alex Gordon, the next to hit. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. And that's fouled off. Lewis snags it for the second out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Lewis makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's Alex Verdugo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1
Goodness,
strike.
I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like
That's
that
a ball.
in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one misses.
Take your base.
So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like
0-2.
that.
Hit in the air left field. And it gets by him. Verdugo on his horse and around third. He'll score. Seager around third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. And now it's Christian Yelich. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Yelich out on the play.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Candelario stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Gordon zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
1-2.
And ball 1.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
That's inside.
Ball. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And the batter now, Yasmani Grandal. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike
0 balls,
1.
1 strike.
And takes low for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Will Benson will hit next. Up and in,
that missed. That's
and
a
it's
ball.
1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's going to be Yoan Moncada. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Important first out to begin the 8th. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
0-1.
That misses.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. Benson hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Roberts now at the plate. Just missed.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on.
One
and
ball,
we're in the
no
top of the
strikes.
8th. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
Nope,
a little bit
ball.
low. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. That one
No,
just
that missed.
misses.
That's a ball. Count's full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Joyce back to work.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Joyce, a 6'5" righty, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So up next, Nick Kurtz. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Larkin, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2-0. No, that missed. 3-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Piazza, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one at triple digits. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Utley makes the catch. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Alex Verdugo digs in now.
That was straight queso right there.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Corey Seager. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That should get the dugout going. It's 7-6. So 2 down. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit.
That missed.
Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
1-run game
One
here
ball,
at the
no
top
strikes.
of the ninth. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He can live up in the
1-1.
zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and
1
that's
and 2 is the
strike
count.
2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's under it. Hauls it in, 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit,
0
but they got
balls,
a
1
couple
strike.
more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that will fall. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood
0
on
and
it.
2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ball one
That
there.
missed. That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out. Now here is Yordan Alvarez. Outside
Nope,
with a breaking
outside.
ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first
Ball.
doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And another
3-0.
ball. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. Grandal getting ready to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. Inside,
That's inside.
just
Ball.
missed. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. Ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
1-run game here today. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Los Angeles going up against Los Angeles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. And on the hill in this one, John Donaldson. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one almost got him. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Donaldson winds and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind to kick the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
3.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Jeimer Candelario will hit next. There's a strike. Dominguez leads off first with 1 away. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. That just misses. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Castro. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Ketel Marte. That one missed. And another ball. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 3-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him. Now the number 2 hitter, Adolis Garcia. Liner picked on the hop at first. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. A little bit
Ball, that's
high.
high.
Ball 1. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Albies makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. Second inning set to go. So here's Baez now. Donaldson back to work. Check swing. Went around. Strike 1. Baez measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2011.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. That misses the zone. Ball 1. No score here in the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Just missed. That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Registers the punch out. We head to the bottom of the second. This is Willie Castro. That's towards center. Carter right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And that one wrapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fly ball down the line. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Nick Kurtz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside low.
I got 1 ball,
and it's 1-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Man at second. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Had a swing and a miss. Back here in Denver. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now it's going to be Evan Carter.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And Acuna able to make the grab. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. He reached out a walk his first time. Just off the inside edge. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there,
One ball,
but he
one strike.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one in the air center field. Carter makes his way towards it, makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man on base to start the inning. And here is Hoskins. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Misses
Ball,
off the
outside.
plate. And a count 2-1. Ripped into left for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Little chopper rolls foul. And there's
That's
the
a
ball.
What's a good pitch there?
I got
Really
a ball,
had some
1 strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
2.
And that's one of those.
In the dirt.
1 ball.
Nothing
2
happening
strikes.
on the bases, though. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything
Nope.
over their
Ball
heads. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Throws across the diamond. And Acuna retires. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here comes Christian Yelich. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have
1-1.
come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. That one
1
at
ball, 2
1-0-1.
strikes.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to
2 balls,
challenge inside
2
the
strikes.
zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. So up next, Jamer Candelario. Pitch in the
Ball
dirt.
1, no strike.
1-0. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna on the run. Hauls it in for the out. And now Yohan Moncada grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. 4th inning underway, no score. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No
Threw that
ball, 2
fastball
strikes.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there.
A swing and a miss. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Willie Castro. Tap foul at the plate.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's
I got
got
1
really
ball,
good
1
stuff
strike.
in this one or not.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that misses. And that is ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. Anthony Santander digs in now. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it
One
that
ball,
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And now here is Nick Kurtz. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Carter now at the
0-1's
plate
the count.
as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Kurtz off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well.
That's strike 3. All set for the start of the inning. The batter now, Javier Baez. Donaldson back to work. On the ground to third. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and they don't get an out on the play. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hey!
Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Right through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scored. Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Outside low. And the count even 1-1. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Second and third, 1 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Great effort on the leaping grab. Both runners tagging. One runs in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Out to short. Castro sends it to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Slider for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Fair ball. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1. Yeah.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
And the runner stays where he is. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Out on the hill. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Acuna in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Just missed. Outside. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Into the bullpen and gone. A towering shot to center, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. And here is Willie Castro. Curve in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
Two outs. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Back here in Denver. Now It's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. And out number one on the grab. Jeimer Candelario will hit next. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here is Yoan Moncada.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. That one
Ball
way
one.
inside. That one lifted to left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch misses. And that one is inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
3-0 down. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean?
That's
Top
ball
hand
4.
better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's
1-0.
not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one finds the corner. It's going to count 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one hammered center field. Carter pulls it down. One away. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Way high.
That's a ball.
Check swing went around, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And
That's
misses
in. Ball 2.
inside. And that
Nope.
one hit
That's
97 on the gun.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's
That's
feet
upstairs.
uncomfortable.
Ball 4.
And that location will definitely do it.
Now, Evan Carter delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. It's so tough to get the barrel to and to keep it
0-2
fair.
is the count. That's
Just
the ball.
misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one
Ball 2.
missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Out there to center. He's under it. That's out number 2. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 1 for 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the
He's
force out. That's the third. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss. And the
No
count
balls,
is
2
0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this
What do you
next
got?
batter.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. Next offering is fouled back. And now the
2-2
count
count.
is even. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. May comes set. Now a
3-2.
check swing, but he held up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Knocks it down. Triple digits on that last pitch. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Doubled his first time up. That's outside.
that's out.
Ball 1. There's the strike of the knees. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. That one
Ball
missing inside. That's ball
Ball
4.
four, that's
Trying
out.
another fastball, but missed the spot. Go ahead run on base. Higashioka getting ready to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And that one lifted in the air center field. Carter sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. Evan Carter, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Hoskins makes the play, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, leading off, Ketel Marte. First
Nope,
pitch, and
ball
he
1.
just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. May fires. And a
Ball
ball
2.
evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like he's sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
To third, Moncada. Slings to first.
He's out.
And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. First
Too high.
pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one
2
not
balls,
close.
no strikes.
And the count is 2-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Nabs it, and the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. May back to work.
Ball 1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke
one
up a
ball,
little
one
bit.
strike.
Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's
2
really
balls,
late right
1
now.
strike.
Next offering is in the dirt. That one at triple digits. That's down and in.
Full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to first. The tag, and
On
he's
the
out.
tag. Out.
Christian Yelich digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pitch
Nope.
misses inside.
That's inside.
1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2
All
strikes.
tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next
That's
one
ball 2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really
2-2
good take,
now.
especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Did he
Check
go?
swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. Swing and a miss at 100 miles
1
an
ball,
hour.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here in Denver, out of the box. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. In for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, out towards right center. Carter trying to get to it. Brings it in, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
And that's ripped for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Next offering
that's
is
just
outside. And that one fouled off. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that one is gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 5-3.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Carter
Ball,
in
that's
now.
out.
Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. And they add to their lead. It's 6-3. And here is Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. And the next pitch is way outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the
Ball, that's
bleeding.
inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two.
That's ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. That clips a corner.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Javier Baez. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
ball,
As a
2
hitter,
strike.
you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going
Ball,
to be
that's
chasing
out.
stuff in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there. May is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.